not the most responsive when it comes to CarPlay. But the rest of the interface, so smooth. Please focus on driving. So you see, if I'm talking to you too much, the car will tell me, Z, please focus on driving. Kena already, kena already. Hi, we are today going to check out a new EV called the Firefly by NIO, and it's a compact EV, and I've always liked small cars. And I'm really excited about this one, and I'm going to share with you guys why. Because there's a lot of the design elements in this car that really strikes a chord with me, and let's check it out, okay? So one thing I think is a key selling point for this car is the design elements that they paid very nice attention to throughout the entire car. You look at these three circular lights, they're reflected at the back as well. And in the side mirrors, you know, for the logo where you have your blind spot monitoring, they have that 3 dots as well. As well as the interior, you see a lot of circular elements. This is the logo for Firefly. You will see this tiny little logo being reflected in different parts of the interior as well, on the speaker and on the steering wheel. And it's all this attention to detail for the car designer Chris Thomason. I really applaud his efforts into making sure that this is a car that if someone is to buy it, they are really going for the finer things in life. For one concern a lot of people have for small cars is, enough boot space or not, enough storage space or not. I tell you, for this small car, the design is deceptively smart, okay? Although you think, this is a hatchback, how big can the boot be? Or the boot, yeah, it's about 400 liters. Actually, for a car this size, it's not too bad. But if you take into consideration a huge frunk that it has is about 90 liters, you can put the entire cabin size luggage in there. 400 plus 90, what do you get? Almost 500 liters of boot space. Suddenly, this small car doesn't feel so small after all. Small on the outside, but it's big on the inside. So let's check it out. Check it out! Wow! So there's a little compartment here that you could stash a lot of interesting things like and so on and so forth. But of course, I don't encourage you to do that. As an in-car entertainment guy, maybe you should consider this place to put maybe a DSP amplifier, extra storage. Why not? Stash storage. So, let's look at the back side of the car. It's actually pretty spacious. Look at this. Look at this. And this is the driver's position. The panoramic roof, well tinted, does give you a very airy, spacious kind of feeling. Yes, I'm not the tallest person in the room, but imagine, I'm 1.7 maybe here. It's a nice, comfortable ride. There are 14 speakers, so there are some speakers over here as well. It's a very nice interior. I like it. So let's come to the insides of the car. And like I said, this is a compact car, but it actually feels very spacious. And the way they design it gives you that illusion that it's actually much more spacious than it appears from the outside. And this is a very nice interface of the car, right? You can see it's very minimalistic, yet, wow, the touch surfaces here are very soft, very premium feeling. It's minimalistic, yet sophisticated. And I really like the little touches that he has put into the car's interior. Look at the Firefly logo over here and the circular elements like I talked about. This part is where you can put a phone, but unfortunately for the local edition, it does not have wireless charging. If you notice here, very interesting, it has a full space that you can cut across. This space allows you to cross over if you are parked in a place where you can't open your door. The speakers in the front are designed like it's spread out like a soundbar at home. And that's part of the sound speakers integration on the side as well to complete the Dolby Atmos sound system. This interface comes with the tiny little dash over here. It has a very unique and very well designed software interface that you don't see in many other cars, and let me explain. If you look at a BYD, you look at a Zeekr, you look at a Omoda, and I look at their OS, you could tell that they are using the same OS with a different skin and different customization. But over here, it feels entirely different. It's as if they created a brand new OS for the car. And it's very responsive. The design is very pretty. And then for music, built-in Spotify, Tidal. But to really have Atmos, right now, you can only get Atmos on subscription music service like Tidal and Apple Music. But for this car, right now, to have Dolby Atmos, you need to have Tidal connection, Tidal subscription. Now, let me check my network. Turn on, it will disconnect CarPlay. Okay. So, my phone's Wi-Fi, Dolby Atmos. And there are shortcuts as well for this interface. On the left side, 2 fingers, you get your sound media volume. If you go left and right, this is where you get your aircon vent. Here is where you adjust the temperature. Pretty nifty. I really like the interface. I used to drive a Beetle, 4 different variations of it. Beetle for 20 over years. And I really enjoyed driving small cars because small cars are very nimble. They feel like an extension of yourself. Unlike the current EV that I'm driving, I'm a new EV driver. I just recently changed to a EV about 4 months ago. It's the largest car I have ever owned. Driving this car after driving the larger car for a couple of months, I feel very much back at home. It reminds me a lot of my own Beetle that I used to drive. Wow, instant torque, takes off really fast, nimble. So it's like a Beetle on steroids. I really enjoyed the ride. Hey Siri, can you give me the car specifications for Firefly by NIO?
The NIO Firefly is a compact electric hatchback featuring a 42.1 kilowatts-hour LFP battery, offering a range of approximately 330 kilometers, 205 miles. On the WLTP cycle, it is powered by a 105 kilowatts, 141 HP rear-mounted electric motor, enabling acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 8.1 seconds and a top speed of 150 kilometers per hour, 93 miles per hour. The vehicle supports 100 kilowatts DC fast charging, achieving a 10 to 80% charge in about 29 minutes, and includes features like a 13.2-inch touchscreen, 6-inch driver display, and a ChatGPT-powered voice assistant named Bluma.
Thank you, Siri.
You're welcome.
So I was saying that when I first started testing the car, I was testing it with CarPlay. It almost sounds like everything was like radio quality. I was like, come on. I thought this is supposed to have, 10 over speakers, Dolby Atmos. How can it sound so bad? And I was testing via CarPlay. So I was playing through YouTube, sounds bad. Playing through Apple Music, sounds bad. And I've got no idea why. And it's only until I was experimenting with the Tidal app built into the operating system of the car. And then I realized, oh my God, the sound was so much better after that. And then I realized one thing. Through my testing, I realized CarPlay was streaming everything in mono. And like I mentioned just now, the Tidal app in the car only works if you have Wi-Fi. And if you turn on Wi-Fi to feed it data, they can't use the Wi-Fi for CarPlay. Everyone needs CarPlay. And you might be wondering, right? Oh, just use the car's built-in navigation. No, it doesn't come with navigation. So it's really, really odd. Using only CarPlay, that means I'm not even utilizing the hardware that's built into this car to its fullest potential. What a pity. Otherwise, when you play through Tidal, sounds great. Very nice. It doesn't have 360 camera. It has a nice blind spot camera. This animation, along with side cameras and back cameras, to still give you the sense of the 360. It's pretty good. Park assist. Okay, so let's conclude this and wrap this up. There are many things to like about this car. With respect to the design, the attention to details, the quality of the interiors. As a small car, when you drive, very nice. It's very nifty. If it was like 4 years ago, this car was released, or 5 years ago, when I was trading in my Beetle, this would be the top of my list. This will be one of the top choices for me. The boot, the frunk, combined, gives a lot of space for your storage. I really appreciate it because usually you buy a small car, those things doesn't come together with a small car's package. And this goes to show the designer did a fantastic job in optimizing the space in this car. The user interface I really like very much because it makes you feel like, hey, I'm not just buying any other EV. It feels like it's tailor-made for this car. Okay, so how about parts that will bug me at night if I go to sleep after buying the car? Little things, I mean not big, but they will bug me a little bit. The software bugs, like I mentioned before. There's no car charging, no wireless car charging. There are USB-C ports, good, but the lack of car charging in today's EV age, it's a little bit of a miss, I felt. That said, it's not something you cannot solve without going to Taobao or Alibaba and buying a $15 to $20 car wireless charger and plug it in. So, who do I think this car is for? I think this car is perfect for those people who like small cars but don't want to sacrifice on storage and boot space because this car has plenty of them. And also those who appreciate quality interior and the finer things in life. Like they really look to the attention to details and design styling of the car and appreciate the designer's little touches here and there to make the car feel sophisticated in a small package. So are you the driver for this kind of cars? What do you think?